Hello everyone, I am Anju Yedatkar. Our topic is constraint. Okay, a specific constraint, that is check constraint in database management system. Now see in detail. What is constraint? Okay, check constraint is a validation or a rule which is applied on the column of a table. Okay, a particular our check constraint is a validation, okay, or rules in which they are applied on a particular attribute which is present in table. Okay, when we applying check constraint on to any attribute or any column, it checks for a specific value, okay, while inserting any record. Whenever a person can insert a data that particular attribute or column, this particular condition can be checked with the help of whenever we applying a check constraint on that attribute. Okay, check constraint can be created on the table level as well as column level. Okay, check constraints can be applied only to a single column, but there can be multiple check constraint in a single table. Here this is our main point, that is check constraint can be applied only to a single column, but there can be multiple check constraint in a single table. Now check constraint to column level. Okay, to apply a check constraint on a column level, we must specify the check constraint just after the column name, and here is a syntax. Okay, create table, this is check constraint apply in a create table. Okay, create table name. Okay, first column name, their respective data type and size, second column name, respective data type and if required then size, comma, third column name, data type, and we apply a constraint. Okay, that is check constraint with the help of constraint followed by constraint name. Okay, checked where column name and particular condition and value up to n. Okay, then continue our attributes that are we included that table, that is column name and respective data type. After at the end of this query we put semicolon. Okay, after executing this query, after fire this query, we create a table that have a constraint. Okay, that particular condition can be checked on that column before entering or inserting a data on that column. Now here is one example. On the basis of this example we can easily understand what is a check constraint. Okay, here our query is create table which have name employee. Okay, opening simple bracket, first attribute, that is employee id, employee underscore id, which is integer type and not null. Okay, it is not null. Okay, which attribute? Employee id. Then comma, entity in particular table, the attributes are separated with the help of comma. Okay, here is a comma. Then second attribute is name, which is varchar, have a size 40. Then comma, salary, third attribute, have a data type integer. Then comma, city, next attribute, which have a data type varchar and particular size, comma, designation varchar 40. Then next is date of joining. Okay, and our data type is date, which is also not null, the constraint which we apply on not null. Then we apply a check constraint on date of joining, check whether date of joining is greater than this particular mentioned date. Okay, if the particular date is greater than, then particular message will appear. And then next our attribute is age, which is integer type, and this attribute have a primary key on employee ID. Okay, now, and at the end we put semicolon. In the above query we have specified the check constraint on the date of joining column. According to this constraint, the date of joining column will allow only those records to be inserted where the date of joining is after the mentioned date. Okay, here is a mentioned date. Okay, this is all about our check constraint. Now, how we insert a record in a column level? Now we will try to inserting a record, okay, in employee table. Okay, here is one inserting a record. Insert into employees, okay, where employee ID, name, these are the all attributes, okay, and values are 11, that is employee ID, then particular name of that our employee, then salary, their salary, then city, okay, and their his designation, the date that we are entering in particular record is this. Okay, after firing this query, it will be seen in table. Okay, now to where check constraint on table level. Okay, to apply a check constraint on a table level, we must specify the check constraint before ending the table creation. Okay, now what is the syntax here? Create table, their table name, opening simple bracket, column name and their respective data type. Second column name, respective data types, comma, third column name, their respective data type up to n number of column name and their data type. And at the end of this query we put constraint name, check whether column name and particular condition and value, and we can end create table and putting semicolon at the end of query. This is our table level check constraint query. Now one example on this, that is create table employee ID, which is integer and also not null, name, that is varchar, have a value or size 40, and salary, which is integer, city varchar, have a size 20, designation varchar, date of joining, date not null. Okay, date is our data type, age, which is integer and also primary key on employee ID. Now constraint underscore date of joining, check whether date of joining is less than or equals to mentioned date. Okay, in the above query we have specified the check constraint on the date of joining column. According to this constraint, the date of joining column will be allow only those record to be inserted whether the joining date is less than or equals to this mentioned date. Okay, less than or equals to this mentioned date. After other than other joining date will not be accepted. Okay, this is all for our today's topic. Our topic is check constraint. Okay, thank you.